Hey guys, nice work back there. Don't you hey guys us. Why the heck did you put us through that annoying bullcrap? What do you mean? I was just a little game. I wanted to see if anyone could make it through all that stuff without dying. Well, do it yourself then. We ain't your guinea pigs. No. That would take all the fun out of it. Oh, and just so you know, the game's still not over yet. I've got 2 cards here and I want you to pick one of them. Is there a point to this, or are you just stringing me along for no reason? Don't worry about it. Don't think about it too hard. It's just to help me make up my mind. Pick whatever one feels right. Pick whatever one feels right? Well, the right one, obviously. I'm a silly little goose like that, you know? When somebody says something like that, I'm like, well, they would have said choose left. Fingers crossed. That's your card, eh? See, I told the other council members we should just kill you and get it over with. Figured it'd be more fun than just dragging it out, you know? The hell? So you are looking for a fight? Well, no, because, see, old man Sebastian felt very differently. And I mean, I can totally understand where he's coming from, too. Which is why I decided we could make a game out of it. Whether you live or die all depends on you. It's more fun for me this way anyhow. So here's what we're going to do. I've got 2 cards here. One of them is a joker, right? If you pick that one, I'll kill you all right here and now. Go on, flip it over. The anticipation's killing me. Well, I wonder if they're both jokers. It's showtime. I'm gonna flip these cards and shuffle them around. If you can find the Ace of Hearts, you win. But if you can't, I'm gonna force you to drink this Earl Grey tea. I hear it's infamously disgusting. I don't want to drink that crap. Too bad, you don't have the choice. Don't worry, it's apparently quite healthy. Okay, it's shuffle time. I have to blink. Wowie zowie, you actually got it right. I knew you had it in you. Okay, folks, showtime once again. Things might be a little harder this time. One last showtime. The fuck is that? Are they trying to distract me? There was like a little man. You didn't even get distracted by whatever that weird thing was. It was Dad? Who's Dad? I didn't get to look fully at it because I was so concentrated. Oh, fuck off. Oh, well shoot. You're stronger than I thought. Color me impressed. I admit defeat. I won't get in your guys' way again. Now go on, get out of here. Bye. Psych! Now I go in for the kill from behind. What the? Nancy, why won't you let me kill him? You little twerp, come over here. Oh! The cheek pinch! We all agreed that we'd each do our own thing, so I was trying not to get involved. But I will not stand by and tolerate you stabbing someone in the back after you already lost. Ow, 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 ow. Alright, I get it, sheesh. I won't do it again. Now let go, that hurts. Sorry guys, I'll keep an eye on this one from now on. Don't worry about it, okay? Well, whatever. I still had fun, so who cares? Okay, well, thanks for coming to the rescue, I guess. Outer Wall 1? There's gonna be another Outer Wall. I hope we don't have to fight Sebastian. I don't want to fight him. Nice old man. Oh man, seriously? Looks like the bridge is out. Can't go any further like this, because we'll have to turn back. Can't we just go straight up? This totally seems climbable, man. I mean, yeah, maybe for you, you big brute. What the heck are me and Meg supposed to do? Okay, yeah, this is a pretty wonky setup. Not gonna work? Nah, I got this piece of cake. You can do it, Roy. Roy will climb up the cliff for as long as you continue to holding down the action button. However, his grip gauge will slowly deplete as he climbs. Only by stopping to rest will the gauge continue to refill. Also, strong winds will blow from time to time. While the wind is blowing, the grip gauge will deplete much faster and won't refill even at a standstill. If the grip gauge becomes fully depleted, you'll fail and have to start all over. It's kind of funny, you know? Feels like this is how things always play out with us. What do you mean? I mean, you two are like an inseparable duo by now. Meg needs your protection to survive and probably wouldn't be alive right now if it weren't for you. Thanks, Roy. Don't mention it. But I feel like you need her just as bad, Roy. I mean, if she hadn't ever showed up, you would have probably gone your whole life doing nothing but sitting at home and shoving magic tar down your throat. Stuff it, man. That's old news. And then there's me. Oh, we can see the top. Feels like I'm always bringing up the rear. Just trying my best not to drag you two down, you know? Where the hell did you get that idea? It ain't like that at all. No, it totally is, bro. You're just so powerful, you don't even notice. You can drag me along for the ride without even feeling the dead weight. Well, yeah, brute strength is one of my best assets. Yeah, I can always count on you for that. Alright, check it out. Nice view coming up. Pretty. Damn, don't ever get to see sights like this living down in the underworld. Oh, I was distracted. Oh, I looked at chat! I was looking at chat. I'm so sorry. I got distracted. It wasn't even the weird man on the side. Who even was that? He's right. Never even would have dreamed I'd get to see something like this one day. It's all thanks to these two. Roy's changed so much since Meg showed up. These are thought bubbles, by the way, not speech bubbles, I think. And I have too. Thanks to him dragging me along, and now look at us. We're all at the top of the underworld. Oh. There's Sebastian. Hello? Surely you wouldn't just pass me by without a word. I thought about it. What you doing here, Grandpa? How the heck did you get up here anyway? Oh, don't mind me, just enjoying the view. Yeah, wow, that's pretty incredible. Though it also drives home just how tiny our world is. You can see it all from up here in a single eyeful. Makes you feel awfully small, doesn't it? I don't know. Looking down on everything from way up here makes me feel like a giant, if anything. I suppose it does. But enough about that. As you know, we're all working very hard to try to protect this world of ours. Myself, Gustav, Nancy, Len. Well, actually, I'm not quite sure how hard Len's working, but my point is, even if this world's nothing more than a big garbage can for humanity, it's all we've got. Let me stop you right there, Grandpa. I'm not trying to be rude or anything, but I really don't care, and I'm not trying to interfere with you guys. Like I already told your friend Gustav, we're just trying to find Meg's mom. Yes, so I've heard. Fair enough. In that case, why don't we talk about something that does have a bit more to do with you? You see, I have very high hopes for you, Roy. For too long, our world has been subject to the whims of humanity. The status quo is bad for us all. And I believe your actions could play a key role in enacting some sort of tangible change for us. No, you're not listening, old man. I don't care about any of that stuff. Sorry, I'll hurry up and get to the point. I have no intention of asking you to change course or do anything other than what you already had in mind. I simply need to know that you're not going up there with less than unbeatable strength or less than unwavering determination. It would be quite bad for us if you all you succeeded at doing was drawing further ire from our human adversaries, you see. Which is why I must put your strength and determination to the test. Oh, here we go. Okay, Yoda. Sheesh, man. You're pretty buff for an old geezer. Wanna know my secret, whippersnapper? Early to bed, early to rise. Always exercise. Damn, he's got some pretty brutal weapons, too. Aren't those human weapons? Indeed they are. Modifying human tools to be more effective is a specialty of mine, actually. You're one badass grandpa. An airsoft gun? Perhaps it's my time for my secret weapon. Uh-oh, don't like the sound of that. What the heck is that thing? The hell was that? High-pitched frequency that only hurts young ears. Frequency? I don't know what that means, but knock it off. If you want to turn it off, feel free. I won't stop you from trying. The heck are all these buttons for? Is this the off switch? Dang, it won't move. Press the buttons in the same order they light up. Switching to anti-elder frequency? I don't recall installing that mode. Let's see here. Oh. Damn it, not again. You're gonna make Meg cry, and then the world's gonna end, genius. Her tears will end the world, you say? My, what a bizarre thing to suggest. Oh! What the fuck? Oh my god! Excuse me? Let's see here. Oh, here we go again. Stop switching it back. No, don't be like that. This will be the last time. There we go. You solved those puzzles handily. It seems you're more than just big muscles. You've got brains and bronze in equal measure. Yes, from what you've just shown me, I have no reason to doubt your abilities any longer. You know what it is you must do, so I think it's high time this old coot minded his own business. Sounds good, Grandpa. Oh, wait, one more thing. What is it? You mentioned something a moment ago about how the world would end should that little girl ever cry. Could you tell me a bit more about that? I mean, sure, but I know you probably won't believe me. No, it can't be. Are you? Never mind. Anyway, I think I can trust that what you're saying is true. Thanks, man. We're gonna head out then. Well, this is quite the unexpected development. I know I said I'd mind my own business from now on, but it seems like I might have to get involved one last time. What does that mean? Man, you humans sure do get tuckered out easily. I mean, the lab's just a stone's throw away now. Sure, it would have been nice to sneak our way in during the night, but no. Oh, go easy on her, bro. She's just a kid. I'm hungry. Oh, you don't say. Well, we didn't bring any food, so you're out of luck. Oh. Well, guess I'll just have to break out the big guns. What the hell are those? They're marshmallows. Marshmallows? They're human food, bro. They're super popular with kids like her, apparently. Little rascals can't get enough of them. Picked them up on the black market. Really? Yummy! Said it's super hard to find a full bag that hasn't gone rotten like that. Think I kinda got ripped off, though. But hey, at least they came in handy. Try one, Roy. Say, ah. What do you mean, what, you mean open my mouth? So, do you like it? Well, I mean, it certainly ain't bad. Okay, I'm gonna make one for you now, Golan. Sure, thanks. That'd be real nice. We're gonna learn Golan's, like, because I think it was, like, all, like, fears or insecurity or, like, anxieties or something. It's pitch black in here, can't see a darn thing. Roy, Meg, you guys in here? Oh, this ain't good. Did we really get separated already? Oh. Phew, there you are. Had me worried for a second there. Oh, Golan, glad you're okay. It's so freaking dark in here, I can't see a damn thing. Yeah, no kidding. Let's get the hell out of here ASAP, shall we? For sure. Besides, now that you're here, I've got nothing to be afraid of. Whoa, what? Where the heck did that come from? Sorry for always dragging you along with me like this, Golan. Bro, seriously, what's gone into you? You know, you're the only one who's ever stuck with me through thick and thin, man. I'm really grateful for you for that. Cut it out, man. I'm really not all that great. You're my one and only friend, bro. Thanks for always being there for me. Stop saying that! How's the mission coming along, Golan? Huh? What are you doing here? Don't forget, Golan, as long as that bracelet's on your wrist, you have no choice but to obey our every word. Though, in fairness, we did create you, and it's not as if you have anything better to do either. I mean, you certainly don't have any friends or loved ones who care about you, that's for sure. What are you talking about, man? Golan and I have been best buds our whole lives. Ain't that right? Wow, Golan, this is truly impressive work. You've really managed to earn the subject's unconditional trust. See, I knew that sending a monster to monitor another monster was the right decision after all. Think of that. You've been monitoring this poor fool for years, but only out of a firm devotion to your duties. And this clueless idiot thinks the two of you are actually best friends. What? How hysterical is that? Damn it, would you shut up already? Just shut the hell up, man. What's up, man? You keep looking down at that bracelet of yours. I'll never understand why you love that thing so much, dude. It looks pretty damn lame if you ask me. No, you don't get it. I'm not wearing it because I think it's... Listen, man, I think I'm gonna go for a little walk. Sure, dude. You do you. Did I piss him off? Roy's right. This bracelet is pretty damn lame. Believe me, I would know. I don't need this stupid thing anymore. If you try to forcibly remove or destroy it, it will administer a lethal injection. So don't get any funny ideas. Wait. Calm down, Golan. You'll kill yourself. But maybe if I use this... Did he cut off his arm? Oh, hey, you're back. Listen, man, I wasn't trying to be a jerk about that bracelet or anything. In fact, in the right lighting, I'd say it actually kind of... Huh? Whoa, dude. What the hell happened to your arm? Listen, man, there's something I need to tell you. Dude, no matter how lame that bracelet was, you didn't have to cut your entire arm off. I know that, you idiot. How stupid do you think I am? Look, just hear me out, all right? I've been lying to you, man, for a really, really long time. So, let me get this straight. You're saying that Meg isn't the harbinger of doom, but I am. And that you were sent to keep an eye on me by the lab we're literally about to break into. And that very same lab is where I was created too. And they put that bracelet on you to try to make sure you wouldn't betray them or whatever. Yeah, man, sorry. So then, like, does that mean you only ever hung out with me because it was your job or what? That is technically what it means, yeah. I'm really sorry, Roy, but you've got to believe me, I never... No, screw you, dude. Oh, crap. Damn it. Listen, man. I know this will probably just sound like a lame excuse, but it was really, really hard for me to have to lie to you like that. I'm sorry, man, but at least now I don't have to keep secrets from you anymore. So about your arm, are you going to be okay? Yeah, I'll be fine. Don't get me wrong, it still hurts like you wouldn't believe, but with a little rest, it'll be good as new. Guess I was built to be tougher than those weak-ass humans, just like you were. Gotcha. Well, none of this changes what we came here to do. We're going to break into that lab and find Meg's mom. Of course, man, we'll find her. I'm so glad they did this, like, alternate timeline stuff. Anyways, like I was saying, there's not a delicacy in the world quite like a good eclair. Are you getting all this, Joey? Yes, I'm listening. You were waxing nostalgic about eclairs. I would like to try one myself someday. Pardon the intrusion. Hello there, and who might you be? My name is Sebastian. I'm with the council. Council member? Figures, I guess. Had a feeling I'd get a visit from you sooner or later. Now that word's out about how I helped Roy and them get to the world above. I won't make any excuses. Go ahead, do your worst. Oh my, I fear you may be misunderstanding. I'm not here to do anything to you. Far from it, really. You're not? I'll only come down here to collect what I gave you long ago for safekeeping. What you gave me? Sorry, I'm afraid I don't follow. I mean, you and I haven't met before, have we? It has been quite some time, Sebastian. Joey? It was I who originally sent Joey here to live with you. Though I'm sure you believe you simply found him and took him in all on your own. Rest assured, that was all a part of my plan. To keep a close eye on you, that is. What? So then everything I've been doing down here. Finding disposed humans who survived the fall, and helping them find their way back up to the world above. The council's known about that all along? Well, not exactly. Monitoring you was not the council's decision, it was all my doing. I don't see how that changes anything, really. You still had your little robot spying on me from the very start. No, Paul, you are mistaken. Yeah, and how's that? Look, just forget about me, go back with your master. You have it all wrong, Paul. And in fact, so do you, Sebastian. Oh, please hear me out. Joey's memories. His name is Joey, for crying out loud. We're seeing a distinct reduction in the amount of waste. It appears the subject is breaking down at the molecular level. Wait, Joey was here? Oh, there are multiple Joeys. Okay, so we already knew. We already saw this conversation. All we need to do is adapt it for widespread application, and the Nobel Prize is ours. I'm going to report this to the higher-ups. Keep running those tests. Phew. I think we've earned ourselves a break. Yeah, no kidding. Minor abnormality detected in left arm. What is it? Requesting maintenance. What's that? Your left arm's busted? Oof, that's too bad. Our maintenance guys are pretty swamped right now. How bad does it look? Might be faster to just scrap him and order a new one. Doesn't seem too major, honestly. I could probably even fix this myself. Okay, that's ought to do it. Wow, you're pretty handy. Sure you're not an engineer? It wasn't anything special, really. Thank you, sir. May I ask your name? Yeah, sure thing. The name's Paul. I am in your debt, Paul. Ned, I'll mention it. You're kidding. It was all a mistake? Yes, the subject wasn't actually breaking down the waste. It was only absorbing it into its body and condensing it further. It seems relatively stable at the moment. We haven't seen any outward effects on its environment. There's no telling what potential catalyst could make it go unstable again. I mean, our only real option is to go back to the drawing board, right? Like, I hate failed experiments as much as the next guy, but it was just too good to be true. There's no easy way to get rid of hazardous materials. Surely the higher-ups must realize that. Yeah, though I still think we've made some fascinating discoveries here. Be sure to keep a record of all this data, would you? Yes, sir. I have it all saved locally. Well, he told us to just stay the course, but what are we supposed to do? Just wait around for him to have an idea? Hey, Paul, why don't you go ask Victor if we can head home for the day? What? Heck no. Go ask him yourself. No way, man. He's probably in a really bad mood right now. Yeah, so why are you trying to send me in there? Shall I go inquire on your behalf? Oh, man. That would be great. Leave it to me. Well, this is infuriating. Especially after I already told the higher-ups that it was a total success. I'm sure that conversation will go over well. Hey, you know how I just told you we solved humanity's perpetual waste crisis? Yeah, we actually didn't. Whoopsie. Someone's going to have to take the fall for this. And it won't be me. Better pin it on one of those two. Did he pin it on Meg's mom? Oh, they put it on Paul. Okay. That makes more sense. Let's say it was Paul's fault. He got way too excited and jumped to conclusions. Guess this means I'll have to dispose of him to keep his mouth shut too, though. I do not think that is a very wise decision. What the? When did you get in here? I didn't call for any help. I must advise against disposing Paul. Especially on such false pretenses. Oh great, you heard all of that, I take it. Well, that's annoying. Guess I'll just have to dispose of you as well. That explains a lot. Paul. Life signs detected. No fatal injuries sustained. Thank goodness. And there we are. That ought to do it. All circuits rebooted and functional. You repaired me, I take it. I am in your debt once again, Paul. Beg your pardon, but... Oh dear, are you not Paul? Forgive me, it seems my sensors have not fully recalibrated. It's quite alright, my name is Sebastian. I found you all busted up in the salvage yard. Good timing, too. I was just thinking how nice it would be to have my own helper robot around here. Hopefully you'll work hard and earn your keep, Understood, sir. Oh. Pardon the intrusion, I have a report to make. Just Elder Sebastian today, huh? And it looks like he's taking a nap. Maybe I should just come back another time. Sorry to disturb your rest, sir. Rest? Oh, no. I simply had my eyes closed, that's all. We are so often overloaded by this constant influx of visual information we call sight, and there are some things which can only be seen by deliberately severing that conduit. I see. Very astute as always, sir. Anyway, I have a report to make to the council. Well, I'm the only one here now, but I'd be more than happy to hear you out. Apparently there's a human who's been integrating himself with the monsters and has begun building a life for himself down here. Yes, a human named Paul, apparently. Interesting, very interesting. Message received. Thank you for letting us know. Of course, sir. Oh, and don't worry about telling the other members. I'll let them know myself when the time is right. Understood. A man by the name of Paul, eh? No human has ever managed to successfully coexist with us monsters before. Sounds like I'll have to send someone in to do a bit of reconnaissance for me. Paul. What if I were to go to this Paul's abode and keep tabs on him? An interesting idea. Certainly a less conspicuous plan than sending in a monster to spy on him at the very least. Very well, I suppose it's worth a try. Wait, Joey, so you're telling me you're the same helper robot that was working with us back at the lab? Correct. It appears we were both disposed of in order to ensure our silence. And when I heard your name mentioned by the monsters here, I do not know why, but I wish to serve at your side once more. Well, I'll be darned. And here I thought I was the one pulling the strings, but it seems Joey was the puppet master all along. You're a fairly determined little robot, I'll give you that, and a deceptive one. Again, I apologize, but I intend to continue living here with Paul. If you need an assistant, I am afraid you will have to look elsewhere. This is quite the pickle. I needed access to that experiment data from 16 years ago. Wait, but that's correct, the very experiment that got you both disposed of. I assumed I could find it if I picked around inside Joey's hard drive, but alas. But what would you ever need that for? If that is all, then here, take this. All the data from that experiment is recorded herein. That changes things a bit, sorry. Very well. In accordance with Joey's wishes, I will let him stay here with you. And I will also promise that the council will do its best not to interfere with you. Thanks. Though I'll have you know, ever since I sent Joey here, he's been covering for you with fake status updates, saying there's nothing out of the ordinary and no suspicious activity whatsoever. Wait, really? Joey, you lied for me? I deeply apologize. It's quite alright. You two are free to continue your operations here in whatever way you see fit. And if by chance you ever wish to return to your world, all I can say is that no one here will obstruct you from doing so. Oh, what a sweet old man. I've become quite the convincing actor, if I do say so myself. Seems they were truly oblivious as to the fact that I'd known about Joy's true objection all along. And Paul, well, I doubt they'd ever believe just how much I know about Paul. What the fuck? How much plot is there? How much more can we get? Guess this must be the laboratory. Wait, I remember this place. This is where you came from then. Any idea where your mom might be? Don't worry about it, we'll just take a look around. I'll just ask the head honcho himself. Who's that? Same dude who directed the experiments that created you. He's the director for the whole facility now, the big cheese. Also the guy who ordered me to keep tabs on you. Well, if he's in charge, I guess asking him would be the fastest way to find out. Know where we could find him? Well, they didn't exactly give me free range of the place, but I know a few places we could look. Good enough for me. That said, if we go waltzing out there, we're gonna stick out like a sore thumb. Maybe we could use these. They're the same lab coats all the employees wear. So like human clothes? Man, I ain't gonna fit in with fit in those. They're gonna be way too small. Let's just check what size this one is. It says XXXXXXXXXXXXXL. That'll probably work, right? I have no idea what that means. It's human clothes stuff, bro. L means large, and the more X's there are, the bigger. This is like extra, 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 extra large. Just try it on, dude. Oh my god. It kinda fits. Hell yeah, it looks great, man. No one's gonna catch us now. You sure this is gonna work? I mean, I guess it's better than nothing. That's the spirit. Come on, let's go. Sebastian's memories. Oh god, don't tell me. Hang on, this is pure liquid waste, isn't it? Look how much of it there is. It's oozing from every corner. This is bad. I can't survive in a toxic place like this for long, that's for sure. Look, fellas, we got a human over here. Whoa, who are you? Yeah, boys, dinner is served. Meat's back on the menu, boys. How long have I been running like this? It's just one gang of those monsters after another. I can't go on much longer like this. Just surviving off whatever canned food I can find lying around in heaps of trash. What did I ever do to deserve this? What the hell is he thinking? You can't just dispose of another human being? What's with all this junk down here anyway? Whoa! That's a person! They're dead! Oh god, we're just dumping people like trash. Is this what our species has stooped to? Hey, there he is, that human from earlier. Crap. And so I kept on running. But for what? What did I stand to gain by prolonging the inevitable? Even by that point, my body had already begun to decay from the inside. Due to the effects of waste exposure, I knew that death was near. It was only a matter of time. But still, I kept on running. Until eventually I found myself somewhere new, somewhere beautiful, and realized that even in the depths of despair, there is a kind of comfort to be found in such beauty. I knew I was well beyond saving by that point. Yet still my legs drove me onward until my body could take no more. I was not in search of any special resting place. I simply kept putting one foot in front of the other. Until at last my legs gave out from under me. And the man known as Paul breathed his last. Is the other Paul just a different guy named Paul? What the? I'm alive? Even now, I'm not quite sure what happened that fateful day. It's almost as if Paul's fading consciousness somehow traveled back through time and found its way into the body of a monster who'd nearly met the same fate there in the distant past. Whatever happened to me in that flower field defied comprehension. Yet the truth need not be comprehended to be the truth. And so from that day forth, I began a new life under the new name, the monster known as Sebastian. Okay. So what's with the flowers? What do the flowers do? Are they like some kind of magic property? Is this a real rocket ship? Yes, last time I checked it was. Bro, we really shouldn't be drawing attention to ourselves like this. We do a fairly broad range of research here after all. Goodness, you're in extremely good shape. I hear the security department is hiring. Perhaps you should consider asking for a transfer. I'll think about it. Please do. Now, if you'll excuse me. Wait, your face. Can I help you, man? It looks positively green. Are you feeling unwell? Shall I call the doctor? No, it's a birth defect, and I'm very sensitive about it for your information. Oh, goodness, my apologies, sir. The toy really didn't do it justice. Are you done? We need to get going. Sebastian's Memories Part 2. A newspaper. Hey, that's strange. Why does it say 1964? That's more than 40 years ago. How could a paper that old be preserving in a hostile environment like this for 40 years without deteriorating? So the flowers kind of go through like space and time. They're kind of weird. What's this, a mirror? Not much point in having one of those down. Oh. Huh? Whoa, what the? That's my reflection? No way. It took me quite some time to wrap my head around it. But I had no other choice. I was Sebastian now, though I didn't actually give myself that name until a fair bit later. After that, well, I helped lay the foundation for what we now call the underworld today. Up until that point, it had been nothing more than a lawless pit where only the strong survived. It took quite some time, but it wasn't the most difficult task. Though as a human trapped in the body of a monster, I think my innately higher level of intelligence may have had something to do with it. Part of me does wish I'd chosen a less mundane name for the place, though. I did consider Underguard, Republic of the Deep, as a slightly cooler option, but no point in picking a name no one will ever remember anyhow. What was a fair bit more difficult, however, was establishing diplomatic relations with the humans in the world above. And we couldn't exactly engage in negotiations, without a formal governing body of our own. It was for that reason that I created the High Underworld Council, and signed a neutrality pact with mankind. It seemed the fact that we monsters were now capable of organizing was enough to strike fear into humanity's heart. And then at last, that fateful day came again. Oh! Oh, I'm playing as Sebastian. Look at him. He's so cute. I had no special reason for going there that particular day. To think I would be the first to stumble upon Paul myself. It was either an incredible coincidence or the guiding hand of fate at work. Yes, looks like he's still alive, though I suppose that's to be expected given that I survived the fall myself. But my goodness, hard to believe I'm actually seeing this with my own eyes, even after all these years of living under a new identity. Well, I suppose I'd better leave him some medicine. Not sure it'll be enough to actually save his life, but at the very least there's some semblance of order down here now, unlike back in my time. It certainly won't be easy, but he may just be able to survive in this world. Well, now, it's been quite some time, little helper robot, just as broken as it was when I awoke here. Perhaps I should take it back with me and see if I can get it working again. As for why I chose to step in and save Paul's life, it wasn't simply because he was my former self. You see, I died and became a monster so soon after being disposed of that I never had a chance to truly come to terms with the disillusionment and despair I felt toward humanity as a result. And perhaps I was simply curious to see what alternate outcome there might have been, had I lived long enough to confront and reconcile those emotions. I wished to see what kind of life Paul might have found for himself in the underworld. As it turned out, he managed to find his own place down here quite easily. Though I assumed he'd be rather lonely, so I sent Joey to keep him company. He developed a mutually beneficial relationship with the monsters in no time at all. He was far more self-sufficient than I ever anticipated, and far stronger than the Paul I thought I knew. He even carved out a path leading up to the surface, and began helping fallen human survivors make their way back up to their world. With this escape route at his disposal, he could have easily left us as well. I assumed his complex feelings towards humanity had something to do with why he chose not to. Yet, still he selflessly helped so many other survivors return to the world that so cruelly disposed of them. Humans were complicated creatures indeed. In any case, now that I'd seen the path he had chosen for himself and my curiosity was sated, there was no reason for me to involve myself with Paul any longer. I had lived the past 4 decades of my life as Sebastian at that point, and I had little choice but to continue doing so. Somewhat amusing just how irrelevant his life was to me now, despite being his previous incarnation. But I suppose that's just how life goes sometimes. All's well that ends well. But just when I thought my story was over, a truly unlikely pair came around to shake things up again. Meg and Roy. A lost human and her monster guardian. I had to admit, I was immediately intrigued, especially when I learned that they were trying to find their own way up to the human world. My instincts told me that this would be the start of something major indeed, and that it might lead to a change in human-monster relations which had been quite static for some time. Though it was his reason for wanting to protect her that intrigued me most. He referred to her as a harbinger of ruin, or some such term. I wasn't sure what that meant, but it certainly sounded rather ominous. It wasn't until much later that I realized just who exactly Roy was. The very same experimental life form whose failure was originally pinned on me, resulting in my disposal. Yet now he had grown so much I didn't even recognize him. And what's more, he was apparently dealing with a problem of world-ending proportions. If fate was to blame for this reunion, then it had a cruel sense of humor. Assuming Roy has been consuming nothing but waste all this time, then judging from the criticality symptoms he described, perhaps the apocalypse truly is nigh, as he said. Well, I suppose I'm partly to blame for his creation. Perhaps it's time to right this wrong once and for all. Chances are I'm the only one who can stop it. Maybe he has a cure or something.